Ah, the Commons. So beautiful. So secluded. Oh, how I hate it!
Hey, you guys. I'm making some magic over here.
Welcome to my apartment tour video. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 4-person Commons apartment. Let's get started, shall we? Casual. You guys know this one. So, when you first walk into our apartment, we have our living room here on the right-hand side, our dining room and kitchen on the left, and the bedrooms straight back. So, this is the living room. You guys have probably watched a million DCP apartment tours now at this point, so you know exactly what comes with the apartment, because this obviously doesn't.
Just not that stuff.
Yeah, but you know the tables and blah blah blah, so I'm not gonna go item by item because literally I hate those apartment tours so much. They're so boring and I always click through them. So we're gonna try to make this as informative as possible. So we have a lot of weird, awkward, empty space here, which they could totally have used to extend this other bedroom, but you know, we'll get there. You guys will see. The Commons is nice because we have this nice hardwood floor and all this light. Since we live in the last building, we have a view of the blinding sun, and this is Longhorn Steakhouse. So there's that. Then we have this closet here, which it is for extra storage for Lex and I, because you'll see. This is all like Lex's suitcase stuff because she flew here. And then over here, oh wait, I forgot. I got a light bulb all the way up there. This is where I hold like my jackets, which I obviously don't need down here anymore. And like all my filming equipment, I put this bar up here, and like they sell these in like Walmart and tons of places for like closet storage. So I stuck it in here to put all my electronics and filming equipment and stuff. And our lockers are actually here in the living room, because you'll see we have absolutely no room for them in our room. This is our tiny little closet. We kind of did a little furniture rearranging. Well, by we, I mean Lex.
Alright.
The couch was more centered and we had the end tables on either side, but we used our end table to put the Xbox on, because we have this little kind of office-y area here with pens and Post-its and things in here. So then we got our dining room, because duh. Okay. Story of our tiny corkboard. Apparently, DCP apartments do not come with any corkboards whatsoever anymore. I've heard rumors of because causing mold and things behind the corkboards, so I get it. So that's why we have a tiny corkboard here, and why we have to cut our communicator down to fit on the tiny corkboard, because that's all they had at Walmart at the time. So we got a little kitchen here, you know, basic DCP kitchen, except we do not have a pantry like a lot of people do. We just have all these cabinets, but these are a standard amount of cabinets, I think. And this is a fabinet, a faux fake cabinet. It doesn't open whatsoever. And then this door is our little laundry room with a washer and a brand new dryer. We recently had to get a new dryer because ours was broken, and they tried to come and fix it a couple times and it just wasn't working, so they just gave us a brand new one, which is nice because it is way too expensive to live in the Commons for what we get. It's nice to know that they'll give us a brand new appliance if we need it, because honestly, to me, not really worth the money to live here. Sure, you get this washer and dryer in here, but what are you doing? If you're crazy, you would do like 2 loads a week. And if you're paying for that at the other complexes, that's $6 extra a week. Meanwhile, you pay like $20 extra to live in the Commons. So honestly, not worth it. Anyway, that's these little common areas. Bedroom 1 is Lex and I's room. And this is it. A little different than a lot of DCP rooms. This, I would say half of the 4 people apartments in the Commons are set up like this, where the room is small and there's no dresser for both of us. We have these drawers under our beds, which when we first got here, they were like completely under our beds. We kind of pulled them out so we can have bedside tables, like, you know, that's all wires and stuff that's normally on your bedside table. And again, you know, the cork boards we had to bring ourselves. So since there's not really a lot of storage, that's why I have a lot of things on my walls. I even had to make this little shelf myself. It's like made out of foam core and it's held up by command strips because like everything has to be command hooks here in Disney housing. So I had to get some extra storage because there's not much room in here. So I have like the place to put my ears, all these post-its one day. I don't know if you guys have seen the vlog yet, or you will. One day you'll see a vlog that explains all these post-its. Then I got all my jewelry here because again, everything's got to be on the walls because this is our closet. It's a sliding closet, not a walk-in like every other DCP closet. And then obviously we have to split it because there's 2 of us. So this is it, you know. I bought these extra drawers because, again, not really a lot of storage space. But, you know, I think I did pretty well maximizing with what we got. And same thing on the other side with, like, Lex's side. However, these are, like, floating closet doors. They're, like, not all the way on the floor. So, like, at one point, they, like, fell off because, you know, gravity. So maintenance had to come and fix our closet doors. And, we have this nice mirror here because, you know, no vanity like most normal DCP apartments. And, that's me and Lex's room. My bed is never this made. You guys should consider yourselves lucky. I made my bed for you guys. However, Lex's bed always looks like this because Lex is a perfect human being. We recently got a brand new air conditioner as well. It was broken, so they had to completely take this out of our wall and replace it. Which, you know, again, it's nice to see our money at work. So, down this hallway, it's kind of dark, there we go. Right here is the 1 bathroom. I'm sorry about this, guys. We're about to have a fan noise because there's only 1 light switch. So, though it is 1 bathroom, there are 2 sinks. So Lex and I keep our stuff here, so it's split, my side and Lex's side. And then our medicine cabinet, like most other DCP rooms, except, you know, instead of 2 people sharing this bathroom, it is 4. Our shower, there's not really a lot of storage space. So like we tried using these shelves from Walmart, and it didn't work out so well. As you see, we have some on the ground. It's just the way our tiles are, like, they don't line up well with this shelf, so it's our bathroom situation, our shower storage situation really is still a work in progress, even though, you know, it's April and we've been here for 4 months. Now this other door here leads into Kat and Sarah's room. As you can see, there's the second vanity with Kat and Sarah's stuff. Pretty standard. Like a lot of DCP rooms, they got this vanity inside their bedroom. Their room's pretty big. They have this linen closet, which they keep their linens, obviously. But then when we have extra toilet paper and stuff, we usually keep it in here. But we've moved some to the bathroom because sometimes there's late nights and Kat and Sara are sleeping and Lex and I need to go potty and we need more toilet paper. So we have some in there. But again, Lex and I don't really use this closet because we don't really want to disturb them. So yeah, this is, you know, the door into the hallway. you know. And then this is like a pretty standard DCP room. The 2 beds, the bedside tables, and the vanity, you know, where they split the drawers half and half. However, I do believe their closet is much larger than a lot of DCP closets. It is a walk-in closet, like most DCP closets, but this is like a corner closet, so I feel like it's a little bigger. And of course, you know, lockers, because you have to. So yeah, again, they have a lot of things come in hooked up as well, and they had to, again, buy their own cork boards. And that is really it. That is our little baby tiny apartment. Yeah, it's nice though, because I feel like we have this little opener, more open, I guess, here. And when you're wearing wow, guys, I'm sorry, I cannot speak. When you're wearing socks, you can slide. I'm not wearing socks right now, so it didn't work out too well. So that concludes the apartment portion of this video. Let's move on to the commons, I guess. So this is building 28. This is the building where I live. The commons probably has the most inconsistencies of building shapes out of all of the apartment complexes. This is the car care facility where you can wash your car. It's literally just a place with a hose hookup. You have to buy your own sponge and car washing detergent soap thing and like a thing to dry it with. It sucks, kind of. This is the jungle, I like to call it. It's literally a jungle in between buildings 19 and like 11 or something. When you walk past it, it's kind of scary because maybe a crocodile will pop out and eat you. You never know, I guess. This is the tennis courts. Nobody really uses them for tennis. Sometimes I see people dancing there, but that's really about it. But right next to the tennis courts is the mailbox for the right side of the complex, which is a majority of the complex. It's pretty much all of the buildings 11 through 29 use this particular mail center. It's nice. I mean, the mailboxes are kind of small, so even if you have a tiny package, it's still going to the front at the service center. And then you can return things to senders here. Boom. So this is a little bit about what I mean when it comes to inconsistencies in buildings here at the Commons. Some buildings have these random garages, and then there's these random buildings. Those aren't buildings where people live in them, but those garages and these weird kind of buildings are where they store maintenance equipment. Kind of strange. Or sometimes you'll see in these garages there's just random bits of lives of college program students forgotten. I mean, it's kind of creepy. Who knows what happens here? Maybe I'll be dead by the end of my program. Or, you know, some of them do have maintenance equipment in them. I don't know, but it's sketchy. Here is the main area of the Commons. So right next to it, we have this pretty lake with like ducks and cranes and stuff. But, you know, it's Florida, so maybe there's gators and snakes and stuff in there too. Who knows? But it's pretty to look at, I guess. And then right next to it, you'll kind of see the side of the building. That's the main building. See? But the main building and the bus stop. The bus stop's right in front of the main building, which has the service center and the computer center and the fitness center and the grid, the convenience store, and the Commons Club room. So there's a lot going on in that little building. Well, it's not really little, but it's a medium-sized building, I guess. And then this is the other mail center, which is directly to the left of the service center, and this is for buildings 1 through 10. As you can see, there are significantly less mail slots than there are at the other one. And then there's more of these, you know, service maintenance buildings with garages. I mean, the Commons is pretty, yo. Boom. Transition. Okay, here we are on the inside on the first floor of the main building in the Commons. So right here is the Commons Club Room where they hold a lot of like the housing events. If they're not at the Chatham Square Field, they're usually in that room. Then right next door is the Grid, which is like the DCP convenience store. It's kind of nice in there. It's strange how things are priced. Some things are cheap and some things are expensive. I wouldn't say anything is average and competitively priced. But there's some good stuff in here. Like we have like a milkshake machine and iced coffee and these grab and go kind of things, which are really nice. Everything's pretty tasty from here. I've had a lot of these things. A Coke Freestyle machine, which, oh man, if you don't know what those things are, you are missing out. And then towards the back, we have more like practical items like pads, tampons, medicine, you know, fun stuff like that. And then directly across from the Grid is our pool. It is a beautiful pool, but it is one of the smaller pools, I believe. Here's another shot from the second floor so you can kind of get a better view of the pool. Yes, it's pretty, but kind of small for a community pool. I don't know. Either way, it's gorgeous. So then right next to the pool is the actual like service center section. So right in there was our computer lab, which is kind of tiny. And then through these doors is the front desk where you can kind of talk to the people at the service center, pick up your packages, and they always have free cookies, which is the best. So up here is the second floor. So when you walk up the steps, that door's exactly what you see. There's nothing in there. It's locked. And then straight through those doors is the gym. I didn't spend a lot of time in the gym because I don't go to the gym. I don't know much about it, but it's tiny. This area is to the left of the service center, kind of behind it. So we have a beach volleyball court, and we have this little gazebo and some nice tables for hanging out, chilling with your biffs. And then this was, while I was filming this, was the first time I was ever back here. So I kind of wanted to get a shot that it looks like our little lake kind of turns into a gross river back here. So that's fun. And then this is directly to the right of the service center. You'll see it's coming out of the service center. So it's this little area where there's a pool table and it's connected to the pool. Go figure. And this is a nice shot of what the Commons looks like to the outside world. So directly across from the Commons, this is the parking garage to the Orlando Vineland Premium Outlets. So if you just walk through this parking garage, you're at the outlet stores, which is kind of nice if you have extra money, but let's face it, you're a CP, you are not going to have extra money. But it's nice to dream. Hey guys, just a quick little bit. I just wanted to touch base with y'all after this video. Oh my god, did I just say y'all? I've been living in the South too long, guys. I've been walking through Frontierland to get to work for way too long. Please cut me the next time I say that. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this apartment tour. I realized as I was kind of editing the footage and putting the voiceover, I didn't really explain the, oh, how I hate it part. Sure, the Commons is beautiful, and you know, having the Grid is like kind of convenient and stuff, but the thing is, I pay $128 in rent every single week, and I feel like honestly it's just not worth it. It's so much money to live like this. I would totally get it if it was a bigger space or something, and yeah, I understand I only live with 3 other girls, but looking at other people who live in different types of apartments on the college program, I just feel like what I pay does not measure up to, you know, what everyone else gets. I kind of talked about it, like with the laundry, like, oh, you have that, but it's not worth it. It's really not. So if you have the extra money, you know you're going to be in a nice paying position while you're here on the program, I definitely recommend the Commons. However, If you're just in like a standard pay kind of position, like most people on the program, not really in a tipped role, maybe you might want to rethink maybe living in somewhere else and maybe with a bigger group of people. Anyway, that's really all I have to say about housing. If you guys have any questions about that, please leave them in the if you have any other questions about housing or just the DCP in general, leave them in the comments below. I will totally try answering them as best as I can. And I have so many more videos planned in my head. It's just I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't really had the chance to kind of shoot them and, you know, post them for you guys. But yeah, if you liked it, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a seamless day, everyone. Bye!